Hey, what's up you guys? It's Annie back with another video helping you to turn your YouTube channel into a success. Now in today's video we are doing things a little bit differently, and in today's video I'm offering you guys some tough love I'm sure not everybody is going to want to hear, and most of you will probably click off of this video the second I say it. And for those of you who don't, by the end of this video you will learn the #1 secret of what to do when your channel isn't growing and you've hit a plateau, you're not getting subscribers, you're not getting views, your channel feels kind of stagnant. You will know exactly how to change that and exactly what to do to change that. Now, if I had $1 for every single time somebody DM'd me on Instagram, commented on my videos, posted in my Facebook group, or sent me an email saying my channel is not growing but I've done absolutely everything I can possibly do to grow, I would be a millionaire. I would probably make more money than my AdSense earnings, my sponsorship earnings, and my affiliate payment earnings all together combined. Honestly, I would not be at all surprised if I found out this was the #1 belief that most smaller or newer YouTubers have, because I hear it 24/7, and well, when I was a new YouTuber, I had the exact same mindset and the exact same belief. I had this idea and this mindset of I'm spending like 2 or 3 days filming and editing videos. I'm spending a lot of time on making what I perceive to be really clickable thumbnails. Why isn't YouTube cooperating and not getting me views and subscribers? But here are the cold hard facts. If there was ever to be a YouTuber who is doing absolutely everything they can possibly do to grow on YouTube, they would have a 100% click-through rate, they would have a 100% audience retention, they would turn absolutely every single viewer into a subscriber, they would be the perfect YouTuber. But now I've gained over 68,000 subscribers and 4 million views on my channel in the last year, but it wasn't until about a month and a half ago or so that I realized through looking at my analytics that my click-through rate just wasn't there. The #1 factor that determines whether or not YouTube is going to push out your video was not working for me on my channel. Meaning I already had all this growth, getting all these subscribers, getting all these views, but there was this whole other potential for my channel that I was basically keeping my channel from getting, all because I was ignorant to this one change I had to make for my channel. So I did some digging, I did some experimenting, I tried out a new thumbnail style, applied it to my last few videos, and bam said the lady, I skyrocketed my click-through rate. I started to get way more views in less time, my engagement rates were through the roof, and I was growing so much faster. And why is that? Because I realized there was one element of my channel growth that wasn't there. I took the time to read my analytics to figure out why that was, figured out what I needed to change, made a change to that aspect, and then all this growth began to come my way much faster. I also realized just before the new year that while I was getting a pretty decent amount of views on every one of my videos, my average view duration was less than 2 minutes, meaning that on my 8 to 13 minute videos, most viewers were watching 15% or less of my video, which is not really a good thing in the eyes of the algorithm, and YouTube really doesn't like that. So again, I realized what wasn't working on my channel. I did an analytical dive into my channel, read the key moments for audience retention reports inside of my analytics, and I immediately began to take notes on what I had to change or add or take away in my videos. And then once I began to apply all these changes to my channel, my average view duration positively blew up, and I went from an average view duration of 1 to 2 minutes all the way up to an average view duration of 5 to 10 minutes. All because I took the time to realize something on my channel is not working, looked at my analytics to figure out what that one thing is, and then made changes to that one thing. So both of these are changes I made to my channel that drastically changed the performance of the videos on my channel and helped me gain over 5,000 new subscribers in the month of January, which never would have happened if I kept to this attitude of I'm doing absolutely everything I can possibly do to grow. It has to be YouTube's fault for not pushing out my videos, or it has to be other people's fault for not watching my videos and realizing how amazing they are. But because I took accountability and responsibility for my channel growth or lack thereof, took the time to realize what I was doing wrong or not doing at all, I was able to make those changes and grow my channel a lot faster in the last month. Which actually also reminds me of this heartbreaking post I saw in my Facebook group earlier last week. week, which actually caused this massive fight in the comments, which absolutely breaks my heart because I work really hard to maintain a healthy and positive space for YouTubers in my Facebook group, and this got so messy so fast. But basically, somebody created a post in my Facebook group going on a full-on like rant and tangent, insinuating that their channel was basically perfect and they're doing absolutely everything they can possibly do to grow that we talk about in these YouTube advice videos. And while their videos weren't getting the growth they quote-unquote thought they deserved, there are other videos and other channels out there on YouTube which in his opinion are crap and not worthy of views that are doing much better than his. And this is what so few people understand about growth on YouTube. It's not a question of my video over his or her video over mine. YouTube doesn't look at the actual content of your channel to judge whether or not it's worth putting out. The very same exact analytics we have at our disposal in YouTube Studio, that is exactly the exact same thing that YouTube's algorithm is looking at to see how your videos are performing or lack thereof, to decide whether or not to push out your videos or rank them in search, put them on the recommended page, serve them to more people. So if you want to know what YouTube sees when they look at your channel, you have just as much access as they do through your analytics. So if your channel isn't growing, you feel like you've hit a plateau, your subscriber count is super stagnant, you're not getting as many views as you had hoped for, use that plateau to fuel you and motivate you. I've said this a million times, but I stand by this to this day. Read your analytics. I've said this 1,000,001 times in my videos, but I still get messages every single day from people saying that their channels are not growing. And the second I ask them, have you read your analytics? They always say no. YouTube gave the YouTube Studio and analytics a massive facelift about a year and a half ago, because before that, the YouTube analytics were absolute garbage and really didn't help you. But now they've given us access to reports and analytics we have never had access to before, for one reason and one reason only, which is to benefit us and allow us to actually take advantage of that information. And I've made that video, y'all. I made that video on how to sit down and read every single inch of your analytics, which ones to pay attention to, which ones to use, which ones to understand. Are people finding your videos? How are they finding your videos? How good is your click-through rate? How good is your audience retention? What is your average view duration? Are your videos well optimized and being put out on the recommended page or ranking in search? Is YouTube pushing out your videos? Why or why not? These are all things you absolutely have to stay on top of if you want any chance of growing on YouTube. There is no trending topic on YouTube you can make a video about that is going to guarantee you views. There is no super expensive camera or filming and editing setup that is going to guarantee you more clicks on your videos. Commenting, hey, I'm a small YouTuber, and spamming other YouTubers' comments is not going to benefit you either. Because at the end of the day, YouTube is a machine. It is an algorithm that has been designed by the engineers at YouTube that does exactly what the engineers have told them to do, which is to, number one, find the perfect video for every single viewer, and number two, keep people on YouTube for as long as possible. And when your channel and your video's performance is compliant with that, that's when you get pushed out and that's when you start to see growth. And if you're not seeing those things, then it is time to sit down and read your analytics, understand why you're not growing, and make some changes. Until then, just sitting on your butt and saying, my channel isn't growing, I'm doing everything right, is not gonna make you grow. I still have a lot of work left to do. Alicia Marie still has work to do. Mr. Beast still has work to do. And even Mr. Beast with his 52 million subscribers and his like 8 or 9 billion views still has the potential to do more and to do better. And so do you and I. So I want to make it super clear that this video is not to talk down to you or insult you or make you feel small or like unimportant, but I truly believe this is the number one thing that is keeping so many channels from growing on YouTube. So I hope that even one person who is still watching at this point in the video, and please comment down below if you are, but I hope that even one person now knows exactly what to do to change and fix their channel, and hopefully this helps even 1 or 2 people. So that, you guys, is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this helped you guys. I love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!